Hi guys, Verizion here. Today we're going to do the Bird Rider raid recap, or results, however you want to call it. As you can see, as always, the same gold is the winner in the raids, of course. Sometimes another alliance gets it because of the lack of EMP runners, then because they think what EMP always or mostly does is they just wait a little bit, so the other guild gets high hopes, and then they crush their dreams into karmas, floating karmas. But what they don't know is when another alliance starts pushing, they will keep pushing, and yeah, keep that gap between EMP and the other alliance there. And most of the time it starts with 5 million in wars, of course, and that will become 7, 10 and even 15. Because EMP didn't start jamming at the start. And it's always Bond Beyond Time that's pushing in top 1 in 3-day wars. But let's just start over here. Yes, then there's this thing. We have Pine Tree. I just got PM'd on my other tablet, so my attention was focused on that for a bit. We have Ragnarok and Pine Tree. They were both going for top 1. What happened was they were both doing level 6s, and one of them was in, I don't know, and the other one of them was in Bond Beyond Time. And they were both pushing on level 6s. But what happened was Ragnarok was doing more. This is EMP and Alpha, by the way. But Ragnarok was doing more than Pine Tree when it comes to points and average, and Pine Tree couldn't handle that, so he was doing instead of level 6s, he was doing level 3s, and that's how he got the advantage. And yeah, that is basically a bad sport, what I like to call you. So Pine Tree, as much as they love you, yeah, I don't. If you just do it like this, then yeah, you're a bit of a dickwad to me, actually. You know, even Ragnarok would have won if he wasn't pushing a level 3s, but it seemed like Pine Tree couldn't handle it, and Pine Tree was doing a level top 10 or top 25 run as well, in some kind of big guild. And yeah, why? I just don't know why he didn't. You know, he could have just accept his fate and just get the 1+ version. But yeah, of course everybody wants 2+ versions, and then you get greedy, of course. I'm surprised he isn't a staff member of Greedy, actually. But yeah, it's a shame that he did that. Wow, I don't know what happened to my voice there. But as always, Death Knights came in first, Black Hearts second, Bond Beyond Time third. Oh yeah, this is the thing where how was it called? Pine Tree was running with Q-Mob, Fedekin. Sorry guys, I still can't speak your name correct. Ironforge Legion, We Play to Win, Heartbreakers, Unity, Diddy, and another funny story, or perhaps you think it's funny, but I don't think so. Holy Old Mess wouldn't actually have was actually in top 10 all the time, but they were forced to quit the top 10 run by EMP because their run wasn't sanctioned. And sanctioned runs get the advantage over unsanctioned runs, apparently. So if they were in top 10, and because the Vandals and the D were both in on the bubble, then Holy Old Mess would be kicked out of Empire. And all the Guildmasters were having a discussion about it. This is pretty pathetic, of course. And yeah, they were basically threatened with they must leave the Empire Alliance. And I personally find it pretty pathetic, if I can say so myself. Because they were jamming it was unsanctioned, though, so they weren't getting filled by Empire on the normal list, but they were like on some sort of blacklist, not a real blacklist as you think it is, but just another list, perhaps it's black, who knows, but they were filled on that list, and yeah, you would think that sanction runs wouldn't only get the advantage, but would get top 10 as well just by themselves. But as you can see here, QMOP, I see Alpha in here, I see 3D in here, I see even Unity in here. You know, what are those guys doing? No offense against these guilds, but EMP had like 4 sanctioned top 10 runs, or 3. You know, what I personally think they should do is just sanction 1 top 10 run and then just leave the rest out of it. And then you'll just see. Yeah, perhaps 2 top 10 runs, but they had like 3 or 4. And yeah, that will cause problems. There were actually 12 guilds trying for top 10, and yeah, of course 2 had to not make it, and there was Holy Odd Mass and Vandals. But Holy Odd Mass was, you know, they were in a fat top 10 position, like real thick in top 10, and all they did was this. You know, they were forced to quit. So I think it's a shame of all the... See, the Vandals just quit before that. So they were already out. But Holy Odd Mass, they could have just gone top 10 and, you know, the D would have gone 11 or so. But they were forced to quit. And like I said, it's pathetic that EMP does something like this, you know. I mean, they are just jamming. Then I'd say prepare your runs, the sanctioned runs, better. Because how can an unsanctioned run get higher than 2 sanctioned runs? And then those 2 sanctioned runs that were more unprepared than the unsanctioned runs get higher than the 2 sanctioned runs by themselves. I mean, what kind of logic is this? They are sanctioned, so they are supposed to be filled earlier than, or they are supposed to be filled. Yeah, those are the guys that get the advantage over everything. But then you should notice that you actually would have gone top 10 on all the guilds. But I'm just going to drop this conversation. Like I said, Holy Odd Mass, the Vandals, Transcendent Knights, Just 3 Elites, Sword of Justice, Spain, Dark Angels Rise, Necrostance, Dodge Power, Blue Collars. I don't know what Collars means actually, but Gypsy Justice, Cadillac Hustlers, The Group Immortals, and Demons of the Realm. And Deutsche Spartaner, that Jenny is in there, I think. Yeah, an acquaintance of mine from Germany, but of course it's from Germany. But they were 1 level 6 short, I see. Shame to you guys, or not a shame to you guys, but sorry to you guys. You guys would have made it if you had 1 more. And yeah, then there's the last thing I want to talk about for this episode. Because we already had Pine Tree and Ragnarok business and the Holy Odd Mass business. But there was also another business going on, and this one is involving leeching. You know, what is leeching? Basically, not getting the minimum that was put up. And what happened was, there were 2 leeches in top 10. And they both leeched a run in an alliance for more than 5 times now. How did they do it? Well, fake friend codes and the guild masters being ridiculously stupid. Because when you have a top 10 run and you are getting filled, then you should do the invite only. Then you should put yourself, your guild to the invite only. Because when you enter that friend code, it will get that guy in. And if it's a fake friend code, then it won't get that guy in. So you must use this real friend code. But that's what most top 10 runs don't do. No, they're like, yeah, I applied to the guild. Okay, I'll get you in now. What kind of there's another logic behind this. But if I am going top 10 and I am the host for it, I would have said, give me your friend code, I'll invite you to my guild for the top 10 run. But what this guild did, they were basically like I already said, I applied to the guild, okay, I'll get you in now. That's what they did, and that's how it doesn't work. For me, of course. And that's how it actually shouldn't work. So when you are hosting a top 10 run, put your guild to invite only, because it will not, it won't really help if you just put it on anyone can join, you know? And open, I don't really think so. And closed, same thing. But invite only, when you enter that friend code, that guy will get invited. And if it's a fake friend code, you will see that and you can drop the guy out of it. So perhaps it's a leech or a scammer, or I don't fucking know what kind of dickwad it is. But they already leached top 10 or top 25 or top 50, both more than 5 times now. Is the security in EMP that bad? Because all you need to do is just give them a fake friend code. And that's it. You know, Eternality is hosting a top 50 run soon again. At the end of October, I think. Yeah, at the end of October. And what I'm going to do is accept my own members that will be joining. I will put the guild to invite only, and I will enter them by friend code, because I'm not going to sanction my run. I don't even know how that works. I'm pretty new to the sanction business, you know. When I first saw the word sanction, I didn't even know what it meant. I still don't know. All I know is they get the advantage over unsanctioned runs. And that is all I know. But this was a very long thing with very much problems. Holy up mess, pine tree, merging, and so on. I basically talked my ass off, but it was for a good reason. It's in the video now. And I'm living in a democracy, so no one can, well, actually everyone can kill you because of your opinion. But yeah, they will get some kind of penalty for that, like 2 years instead of the 25 that was asked, so. But I'm just ranting a little bit. Guys, as always, leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!